Welcome back to the Tough Questions for God Daily Devotion. Let's check in and see what God has for us today. You know, one of the things, riding down the highway, at least here in the States, and you see a sign that says, believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved. Well, that's true. You will. You have to believe in Jesus in order to be saved. But there's also another part of this that we need to consider. And it comes out of John 14. Jesus said, this is Jesus, if you love me, you will keep my commands. He's saying it's not just believing in Jesus, but it's trusting in Jesus deep enough, long enough, intensely enough that you want to live for him. You want to do things the way Jesus has called us to live, according to God's laws and God's statutes and, the testimonies that we read about in the Old Testament, the way we read that Jesus lived in the world when he was here. You see, it's not just believing that Jesus is the Christ. Even the demons that are condemned to hell believe that he's the Christ. But when you establish that relationship with him, when you open your heart to God, when you open your heart and say, Jesus, please come in and be the Lord of my life, it changes absolutely everything. Friends, think about that. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today. Tough Questions for God is all about growing in a relative faith without the buildings, pews, or drama that we're used to. Check out the resources at toughquestionsforgod.org and invite a friend. Thanks, and God bless.